Okay, welcome to this section. I want us to talk about this very important concept in mathematics. Very important concept in mathematics called the number chart. Oftentimes or not, people don't talk about our number chart, but then it is very important because you need the knowledge of numbers in order to solve most of the examples, especially on issues like sets, because you often hear most of the questions say that a set of real numbers and all of that, a set of irrational numbers. And if we don't know what those things stand to represent, then how do you solve the problem? So we're going to talk about that briefly. Numbers in mathematics represent any quantity, anything that can be quantified. You can turn it to be number. If you have 5 eggs, that is the quantity of eggs. That is our 5. So that is what we refer to as numbers. And then these numbers are the mother domain in mathematics, and they are divided into real numbers and imaginary numbers. We are going to start first with real numbers. We know that real numbers consist of so many classes of numbers on it. We have rational, irrational, integers, whole numbers, and the natural numbers. Then the imaginary numbers are very few. They only come up when you have a negative sign under the square root. It gives you an imaginary number, which is represented by I. Anytime you have a negative under the square root, it gives you an imaginary number. So these real numbers are subdivided into rational numbers and irrational numbers. Rational numbers are all the numbers that can be expressed as fractions. Any number that can be expressed as fraction. You'll be surprised that I'm saying numbers that can be expressed as fraction, and then you're having integer here. Yes, 1 can be expressed as fraction. The fractional form of 1 is 1 over 1. 10 can be expressed as fraction as what? 10 over 1. So any number that you count can be expressed as fraction. So those ones are referred to as rational numbers. Then the irrational numbers are those set of numbers that you cannot express them as fractions. For instance, root 2, pi, all those ones, the values are so large. When you punch it on the calculator, you discover that you have 2 point something points. After the point, you have several numbers. So such numbers cannot be expressed as fractions. So they are called irrational numbers. All this sort and all of that are under irrational numbers. Then coming back to the rational numbers, rationals are subdivided into integers and fractions. You know what integers are? Integers are both positive and negative whole numbers, including 0. 0 is also an integer. So that is what about